What's up everybody, Demon back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing a new SH MonsterArts unboxing. This video contains the giveaway for the Shin Godzilla DVD. If you want to earn Shin Godzilla on Blu-Ray and DVD, make sure you have a Blu-ray player, otherwise don't enter. All you have to do is follow these simple steps. Number 1, subscribe. Number 2, comment, and leave your comment starting with the words Shin Godzilla : leave your comment. Alright, your own comment comes after Shin Godzilla : Okay, but the thing is, here's the third thing, the comment must be related to this video in some way, shape, or form. I'm just really gonna go blank. You can talk about Godzilla on this video and I'll pretty much be fine with it. If you're gonna talk about the figure, that's even better. If you're gonna talk about Mechagodzilla in general, that's even better. But come on, it's just Godzilla, that's fine. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the Mechagodzilla unboxing. Package came, I popped it open, I haven't taken anything out. You can still see it's all in here. And yes, some of you have already seen the weird thing. I'll show you. I got peanuts everywhere. I got packing peanuts everywhere. There's Mechagodzilla! But wait, there's more! Here's the weird thing. Ready? Here's second Mechagodzilla. So I accidentally ordered this guy twice. I might have even accidentally ordered him a third time. This one was really simple. It was just a misclick. I hit order 2 and then the price was just not an outrageous price for 2. It was only like $150 and I was like, that seems about right for MonsterArts, and so I just ordered it, and then when I checked the delivery updates, it said 2 packages, or 2 shipments, and I was like, what does that mean? Then I checked the quantity, and I selected 2 of them, so they're actually not that expensive. If I ordered 2 for pretty much the price of 1 normal MonsterArts figure, I usually pay around $150 for MonsterArts. Yeah, that's a deal for me. I don't know if I'm gonna sell one. I'm definitely not gonna give it away. Sorry guys. That's just like a lot of money that I don't want to just give away. But I might sell one, so maybe I'll just keep 2. We'll see. I'll open this one because why not? So starting out with the box cover, want to check it out. Got a real nice picture of Mechagodzilla on it. Got some metallic styled claw marks all over here. You have Mechagodzilla on the side. A lot of action poses on the back. Looks really nice. And then just some distributor info on the bottom like usual. It reminds me a lot of the SH MonsterArts box for Godzilla 1964, the reissue of Mothraverse Godzilla with all the dirt on him. It reminds me a lot of that box. Let's tear it open. You can see him inside. This is one of my favorite Godzilla characters of all time, so I'm really excited for him. Gonna pull him out here. I got some instructions inside. I'm gonna set him down so I can check those out, and then we can just put the box on the floor. So this is just the instructions on how to put him together. He's got a lot of accessories, so definitely gonna need this. Actually, he doesn't have that many accessories. Maybe I won't need it. Here he is, Mechagodzilla 1974. You guys can see him here. Looks great. Let's pull him out. His arm doesn't look like it fell off like my Godzilla Monster Planet, so that's a good thing. But his hands were not secured, and they just flew everywhere when I pulled this open. Alright, so I got all the pieces. I still have them all. You have this little clear attachment for your beam stand. Let me see if you guys can see that. Sort of. You guys can sort of see that. And then he's got his 2 hands with the missiles having been fired out. Got a nice clear beam stand. We have the rod for that stand. I'm going to throw this all together so that I don't lose any of it. There you go, it's all put together. And the final accessory this guy comes with is a nice lightning beam that shoots out of his chest. Now, I am disappointed that they didn't have the laser rainbow eye vision come with this, so maybe that'll come with the reissue. They usually do a reissue, and I hope they do because I would like those. I don't really know what else you could do with it because the reissues are usually special color versions, and this is just Mechagodzilla's color. You don't really have too much color with the character. He's just silver. So we'll see what they do with it. If I would head to guess, it's going to be Terror of Mechagodzilla 75 design. It'll have a little more bangs up. It'll have the M2 on the side here. And then we'll probably see the removable head, if I had to guess, and it'll come with the rainbow eyes. That's usually the MonsterArts formula. Produce a figure, remake that figure. That's what they do. So I'm checking him out. He's pretty sweet. Nothing seems to be wrong with him. I feel like I've seen a lot of negative reviews for this guy. Don't totally understand why. He's pretty cool. I'm just checking out the articulation on him, seeing what's going on with it. He's kind of clunky, actually. He doesn't have too much articulation. Can't really bend his arms too much. That's very movie accurate because it's kind of clunky suit in the movie. That's just the way that they built it. This was the late 70s Godzilla, so they didn't really have the technology to do that much stuff with him anymore. You got the panel on his chest that I trimmed my nails and I'm probably not going to be able to open, so that's something. Okay, got it. So you have to push in. Well, I did get it. I can't get it again. But you have to push in, and then you have to pull that top piece out. Oh, there we go. It's starting to come out. Psh, there you go. You'll pull it down. So you guys can check that out. I'll move out so that the camera hopefully focuses on Mechagodzilla. So there you can see, minus the glare from my light, you can see his open chest panel. You can't really see too much light coloration in there. Now you can see it fairly well. Just trying to angle my hands right so you guys can see all the detail on Mechagodzilla. He looks fantastic. I am very pleased with this figure. Once again, I know there's a lot of negative complaints about him, but I've intentionally held off on reviews so that I could go in here unbiased, which is a good thing because I love Mechagodzilla and I don't want to go into it disliking the figure. So based off the instructions, you can look his head up a fair amount, and then you can push this dorsal fin on his neck in, and then you can get his head even tilted further back so that now he's in flight position. And then just like in the movie, he has a fairly straight tail when he flies, so you can put his tail as straight as you possibly can. Put your arms out to the side like your Iron Man, and now you have a Mechagodzilla ready for flight. So now he can fly around and do his Mechagodzilla thing. There you go. Very shiny. I don't think this is like die cast. Maybe it is. I think that's the material that they made Mogera out of. That felt so cool because it was metallic and you could really feel it. This feels fairly plastic to me, which is kind of disappointing because I loved the feel of Mogera's figure, and he's actually the only mech I own. That's the only one that I can base it off of. But that one had a really cool texture to it that this one just doesn't totally have. As for movie accuracy, this is pretty solid. From what I can see, this is fairly accurate. You know, you got the Mechagodzilla written on the arm, the MG, and then you got all the panels put on him correctly, the neck piece, the mouth with you can see the well, you can't because I am sitting too close and my camera doesn't want to focus in on him. But if you could see that he has the red pieces inside of his mouth. He has the like laser fires or whatever they are. His nose, they look like cannons, just like in the movie. His hands can rotate all the way around 100%, just like in the movie. His chest opens up. He's got the yellow dots all over his body. This very nice point on his tail. I love that. I don't know what the point of it is in the movie, but it's pretty cool. And one thing that I really love about it is they have the really springy, kind of cushiony parts of him too. They have that built in here. You can really see that. It's sort of on the arms here. You can sort of see it. But the really noticeable ones are right here on the thighs and right here at the knees. He has these shifts in it, so you know, when you bend his knee, you can see it fairly well. These are in the movie too, these like spring pads. They're really cool. They give him a little bounce when he moves. This is my favorite incarnation of Mechagodzilla, and it's actually the only Mechagodzilla figure that I own that's not that Bandai Mechagodzilla 2. So I'm really excited to add him to my collection. In terms of articulation, let's check it out. You can rotate his head 360 degrees, just like in the film. His mouth opens up a fair amount, not too wide, as you can see. He can look up way further than any other guy because of course he has to fly. I think GMKs from SHMA could also look up that much, but I've not touched that figure yet. His neck can't really do too much moving at all, so there's really no point in the joints here in this portion. And his shoulders, they're a little stuck and clunky, and same with his elbows. You can't get too much movement in his elbows either. At the torso here, you can twist him a fair amount back and forth. I don't want to twist him 360. I think you could get 360 motion out of him, but I don't want to try it because I don't want to ruin any of the paint. If you can see, the paint will chip here as this metal piece right here collides with the dorsal fins. But he can do a fair amount of movement with his torso. The legs are kind of like the arms, but they have a little more movement out of them. You can swing it back and forth, kick back and forth. 360 at the bottom here and 360 with the foot. Or maybe you can't do 360 with the foot. Actually, you can't. You can only do, I guess, like you can only turn it like 45 degrees to each side. For the tail, though, you don't have much movement at all. It's pretty stiff in the movie, so this isn't SHMA's fault. It's just them being movie accurate. So, solid figure. I think he's pretty cool. Here he is, firing his lightning beam from his chest, so that looks pretty sweet. That's pretty much how I'll have him displayed. I might swap one hand out for the hand with the missiles having been fired from it, but I don't know. We'll see. I also really like the detail. I just noticed this, the detail of the sharp points on his knees, so that's pretty cool too. Well, guys, that about does it for this one. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. D-Man, out.